Welcome into the Toby Foreman Show. It'll be the last episode of the football season. We might have him back on the show later on during the I-14 Sports Report, of course. But, Coach, a heck of a year for you. Injury bug got a hold of you. Didn't help you out a whole lot. Of course, you graduated so many great kids last year. Talk about this year as we come to an end now.
Well, number one, it was a disappointing year if you just look at the record. But I will tell you, I saw some kids persevere through a lot of stuff this year. If you look how we started off early on with games being moved on game days and homecoming being moved, it was just bizarre how this kind of season went. But this is a small group of seniors, but I'm extremely proud of them because those guys have been with us from day one. And they've made it, to this point. And several will have a chance to further their some that even really didn't play at all this year are going to play collegiate sports because they will be healthy. And it's unfortunate, your Briar Kohlers and your Dartmouth Hollandses, they just really didn't get a chance to play, football this season because of late spring injuries, and both of them are ACLs, and that's just really, really sad. But like I said, if I told them both this, that if that's the worst thing that ever happens to you in your life, you're going to live a great life, And so this is part of it. If it doesn't kill you, to make you stronger. But we graduate 19, I believe, seniors, and we're so proud of those guys, not only what they've done on the field, but also academically.
Yeah, and then your lower level feeder programs did also too.
Yeah, really and truly. I mean, the one that stands out the most is our freshmen were co-district champions at 9-1, and we suffered a 1-point loss on a field goal to Temple as time was running out from being 10-0. But the future is bright. I mean, there's a lot of, and we return. There's 27 people that come back off of this varsity that will return next year.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot, and that's a lot of experience. So you put that, mix them in with the JV and freshmen, it'll be a big varsity next year, and there'll be a lot of experience back.
Strength and conditioning already going on. I noticed as I was coming in, you're weighing them up, seeing how
That's right.
tall they are.
Yeah, we set goals yesterday. We set our goals for this coming spring and upcoming fall, and then they set some life goals as well. But yeah, the first part of the all season is to orientate, set your goals, and then to weigh and measure. So we get through those intangibles this week, and then we'll give another orientation on Monday, and then Tuesday, November the 16th. It's way earlier than I want to, but we'll crank it up in our beginning phase of the off season.
And that's so important because not only the weightlifting, but the running, the conditioning comes into play when you play in this type of atmosphere. The kids do these days. It's go, 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 go.
Yeah, it's almost a year-round thing, and we encourage our kids to play multiple sports, and we've already got, I think 10 or 11 freshmen that are in a basketball tournament today or a basketball scrimmage today, and then another 8 or 9 upperclassmen that are gone. So, our kids are already starting to spread their wings and go into other sports, and that's what we want. But the ones that remain will be through the entirety of the all season, and that's a big deal, too. That's important.
Yeah, of course, you got a good baseball team going to be coming back this year, and girls softball did great last year, and they'll be back again this year, and you put a new double net out there. Field's looking good and everything like that. So on campus, your job as athletic coordinator is to take care of all that and do a pretty good job, buddy.
Well, no doubt. Not to mention, we had wrestlers that made it to regionals. We had powerlifters make it to regionals. We had track athletes make it to state and medal. So, I mean, the spring is a fun time. I get to kick back and watch those guys compete in other sports as well as go through the all season. So, I mean, it's a really, really fun time for me. It's a really, really busy time for me. But the kids enjoy it, and it's a lot of opportunities to be seen recruiting-wise as well as to get stronger, bigger, and faster.
All right. You had a great year. Appreciate you so much, man, everything you do over here. But I got to get something out of you real quick here. I'm wearing a hat right here, looking right at you. Who you picking for Saturday?
Who you got? Who's playing?
Oklahoma and Baylor.
Oklahoma and Baylor. I will tell you, I'm partial because we do have a young man that plays in Baylor, and I have 2 guys that I coach at Baylor. I'm going with the upset. I don't know what the line is, but I'm going with the local hometown Baylor Bears. I'm going with the Bears.
Well, I'll be yelling for Monterey when he's on the field. Don't get me wrong, but Boomer Center.
But it ought to be a good game. I'll tell you, it's going to be a very, very close game. Like I said, I don't know what the line is, but it can't be that much one way or the other. I would say, where's the game going to be at? Is it in Waco or is it going to be in Norman?
Waco.
It's in Waco. That kind of makes it a little closer, too. I mean, I really think it'd be a great game. And personally, I think these are the two best teams in the conference that are getting after it. For a little preview of what the conference championship will be like.
Yep. Monterey, I hope he has a good game.
I do, too. I want to take this time to thank all of our fans and all of our administrators and faculty and student body that came out and supported us this year. It's not going to be long. You're going to blink 2 or 3 times. We'll be back out there on the field hosting San Angelo to start off next season for the 2022 season. But I want to thank those that came out today or that came out this year and supported us and that continue to support us. And continue to do that and bring a friend. We always want to grow our family. As always, go Gray Wolves.